Alright, 14, we're going to find the perimeter of a triangle with the given vertices. -2, -1, -5, 0, -1, -2. Alright, so we're going to set up the three distances, D1, D2, D3. I'm going to do 2 minus a -5, so that will be 2 plus 5. And then -1 minus 0. This will give you 7 squared, which is 49. 1 squared will give you, I don't know why I got a 0 up there. 1 squared, -1 squared will give you 1. So this will give us the square root of 50. Alright, and then this to this, so -5 minus a -1, so -5 plus 1. And then 0 minus -2, so 0 plus 2. This will give you a -4 squared, which is 16. This will give us 2 squared, which will give us 4. Add these, that will give us square root of 20. And then from here to here, -1 minus -2. Actually, -1 minus 2, not minus -2. And then -2 minus a -1. -2, that'd be plus 1. 3 squared is 9. -1 squared is 1, so it gives us square root of 10. Alright, so we're going to try to reduce these square roots. Square root of 50 plus square root of 20 plus square root of 10. 50 we can do 2 times 25, and 25 we can break down to 5 times 5. Got a pair of 5s, so we can rewrite this as 5 square root of 2. And with this one, we can do this as 4 times 5. 4 can break down to 2 times 2. So we can break this one down to 2 square roots of 5. And then 10 is 2 times 5, it won't reduce, so we'll just leave it as the square root of 10. So here's what we get for our perimeter. Exact value, do not round. Simplify it to lowest terms. 5 square root of 2 plus 2 square root of 5 plus square root of 10. Now as you type the square roots, make sure once you finish it, you arrow to the right to notify that you're ending the square root. If you don't, and you just write plus and then the next square root, is going to extend that and continue to go underneath, which is incorrect. So I'm deleting, and just make sure once you finish you arrow out. Alright, so we have an application for our last problem. So number 15 says your travel guide contains a grid map of Rome with each unit of the grid representing 0.5 kilometers. If the Sistine Chapel, is located at -1, -4. The Trevi Fountain, I don't know that landmark, is located at 3, -5. What is the distance, not walking distance, which would accompany for bridges and roadways between the two landmarks in kilometers? And we're going to round to 2 decimal places. So we just have 2 ordered pairs. We're going to do distance formula once here, and then we're going to multiply that by 0.5, okay, to get the distance in kilometers. So number 15, We have a point, -1, -4. And then we have another point, 3, -5. We'll find the distance. -1 minus 3. -4 minus -5. So it's going to be +5. This gives us -4 squared is 16. This gives us 1 squared, which is 1. And then that gives us the square root of 17. You have to multiply that by 0.5 kilometers. And so round your answer to 2 decimal places. So we're actually going to input square root of 17 times 0.5 and see what we get in kilometers. Turn this on, clear. We're going to do second square root 17. I'm going to arrow over so that I'm done, times 0.5. Okay, so we get 2.06 kilometers. 2.06. And over there, we'll freeze up. Looks like we're frozen. Same problem, same numbers. Okay, let's try it again. 2.06.